Hi, Shasta Rivers here. If you watch some of my other videos, you know that I lived the first 50 years of my life in a body that looked male on the outside. And of course, I learned all about orgasm as a man. But when I had my gender reassignment surgery, I had to relearn sex from the ground up, learn how to have an orgasm as a woman. And I've had many people ask, what's better, orgasm as a man, orgasm as a woman? One isn't superior to the other, they're just very different. At least it was from my experience. And one of the things that men really don't understand about women is that when we have an orgasm, signals come in from all over our body. It's a little different for men. It's very genital focused. They're very focused on what's being done to their cock, and rightfully so. That's the center of their world as a man, in many ways sexually. But for a woman, there's signals that come in from all over their body, depending on what's being stroked, what's being done to them. And I call it listening. For me, it was like, I've used the soundboard example in other videos, and it's like that. It's like all different channels of information coming in, and you have to listen to certain ones to get enough signal to add up to an orgasm. And what I found is that if you change your position, different lines start sending in information. And if you're not listening to those lines, you could be missing your orgasm because the signals are coming in from a totally different place in your body. And those signals are what adds up to being an orgasm. So the position makes such a difference, and men don't get that as much. How do you learn enough about your body just having sex with a partner? I went at it, at say 51, 52, and I can't imagine what it'd be like at 16, 18, 20, learning about what your body does. It was confusing for me to start all over again, but I got a sex machine so I could set the rhythm, set the angle, set the penetration, and learn. And I found, especially in doggy style, that the position that your body is in completely changes how well you orgasm or how good it feels. And I've talked to women that, they feel that it's totally degrading to put their head down, their ass up, and, it's very porny. But as I tried all the different positions, that's the one that felt the best and got to orgasm. I've talked to other women and they giggle and say, yep, it's, if you're willing to do it, it's a lot of fun. So I'd encourage you to talk to your partner. If you're a woman and your partner's a man, explain to them how different it is in each position. Even missionary with your feet on the bed versus feet in the air, completely different. And, men like to, bend the legs back because it's sexy to look at. And as a woman, we want to please them and we want to be sexy for them, but it doesn't always add up to an orgasm. So you might have to say, let me put my legs down, as you get closer to your pleasure point, and be willing to talk to them. It can be hard. And I would just encourage you to take the chance and say, hey, let me talk to you about the way a woman orgasms, or at least the way I orgasm, because you don't have to worry about all women. You just have to be concerned with how you orgasm and finding that pleasure point for yourself. I thank you for your time. Let's continue to journey together.